she decides to all of a sudden be cold towards us. Guys, then I've seen myself. That's number one. I've seen myself. I've changed. We just started in the conversation. The conversation started when I was brushing my teeth. Something I like about
that's what you mean. I don't like.
That's one thing I like about Thandeka. Even if, sometimes I'm just like, you're off script.
She uses her words.
Yes, she uses her words.
The thing I said was you too.
Yeah.
If it's a thing of, actually, but I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna confront her or have a conversation with her. But if she does want to have a conversation, fine. I'll apologize maybe for entering. Because she wasn't speaking to me, entering the conversation. I was wrong. Yes, I understand I was wrong. But
it is now time to really talk about the things that have been happening in Biggie's house that are just simply unnecessary. Guys, good morning. And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate every one of you for always being here on this channel, subscribing, watching, and commenting and sharing. I really appreciate you guys. And sorry, yesterday I could only post 2 videos because I've been seriously under the weather. It's been crazy, not good at all. So I'm trying my best to still bring you guys this update. So last night we noticed that there was a fight between Kokii and Bushlebi, right? And it was quite unnecessary. Now listening and hearing the full 9 yards of what happened, and I am simply disappointed at the both of them and individually. But then she was having a conversation. Kokii was having a conversation with Dube, and she was telling Dube how she regrets her actions, her choice of words and stuff. But then again, it is what it is. But now they're having a conversation about the sense of strong attraction they have for both each other, right? And it is very strong sexual tension. And here was Dube talking about how he knows himself, he understands himself, and he's trying to have restraint and self-control because he respects her and he knows that she respects him too. So he would not want to cross the line, because if he crosses it, it might just turn to something else. Literally, this guy is directly or indirectly saying that if they were to cross the line of starting to smush, to touch and get down, it will go far and beyond, and they might end up doing it daily. And if they end up doing it daily, he doesn't know what to make of him, how it will affect his game and all that. And here she was saying, yeah, she respects him too. She values their vibe, their relationship, and she also would not want to cross that line because she's not like she minds, but she knows that it's going to be crazy. And she doesn't mind. She's open for it. She's not necessarily telling him to restrain himself. Like they should just naturally let it flow. Whatever happens. I'm like, oh wow, okay. If that's the case of this conversation, then I can't wait to see the dynamics. They were both hoping that they get to enjoy the, what do you call it? The luxury of the HOH house, but it is what it is, yeah? And then moving on from that, we notice that Mashel is praising Thandeka and then sort of bashing Kokii. And a little bit alongside bashing Bushlebi. Now, he was talking about how he needed to talk to Kokii, and he called her aside. I was like, I really don't like how you're moving lately, right? So apparently, they were talking about something. They were gathered and they were talking about something. Mashel was talking about something, and Kokii was there, and off and on he gets to gist and laugh with Kokii, yeah? And then he was talking about something that has to do with a member of Koki's friendship band, right? And he wasn't saying it vile about the person. The person wasn't far away from there. So obviously the person could also hear what he was talking about. Or even if the person wasn't hearing, when they mentioned the person's name, the person would know, right? So he wasn't hiding it or trying to form a malicious gossip. But instead, in a matter of minutes, he said that Kokii stood up and went and left that place to go and gist about it, tell his friend band and, You make him look like a horrible person that gossips maliciously. And then when she came back, he just couldn't hold it anymore. He had to confront her and tell her that, you know what, that was shitty. I wasn't talking behind anybody's back. You should have literally called your teammates and your friend bands and tell them that, oh, they should come and listen to what I am saying. And they will understand that I'm not being malicious. You went to go and talk about me where I couldn't defend myself and make me look like a horrible person. This, that, and that. He went on to say that, you know what, you could have at least even counted me there if you felt I was being malicious towards someone you value or care about. But then all the shitty things you're doing, it's crazy. He went on to indicate the fact that from like a few days ago, after last week, Kokii has been cold towards him, towards them, because as of last week, they were friends, right? They talk, they laugh and everything. All of a sudden, she started being cold, withdrawing and clicking with other people. And it's now seeming as though there was just a grudge or something that happened specially. And he's like, he doesn't have issues with her. And then she responded saying that, oh, I'm sorry, I just discovered that about myself. I'm going to fix my attitude and all the 9 yards. Of course, while he was telling Butli B all this, Butli B was just, giving facial expressions as I beg, I beg, I beg. Then she sit down one side. I just appreciate the fact that Butli B acknowledged that she was wrong in the fight with Kokii, because according to her, the fight started after she, Butli, interrupted and put mouth when it concerned her in relation to Kokii's talk. And that was where all the fight started. But then again, she was disappointed that, Kokii would just be using curse words and they'll be going at each other. So she likes to have a conversation and not to use curse words. And then she said that she was open to them having a conversation, but she would not go first and talk to Kokii. But she would apologize if Kokii reaches out for the altercation they had. Of course, Mashel agreed with her that, you know what, it's good to apologize and that it's true that Kokii likes using curse words, the F words and all the D words and a lot of things. She can have a civil altercation without going there. And then he said that was where he actually values and respects, what's her name? Thandeka, because Thandeka she might not necessarily use curse words. She wouldn't use curse words, but she would make sure you understand and she would give it to you hot. I'm like, that's good. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you on this particular video. I'll bring you more updates. So don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button to miss out for notification on every post I make. Share comments down below and share this video so that more people can get to see. And I will see you on the next one. Ciao.